දැන් තියෙන්නේ බංග්ලාදේශ ශ්‍රී ලංකා මහ කොමසාරිස්තුමාන් තැන්පත් ගරු මහාචාර්ය සුදර්ශන චන්ද්‍රවර්ධන මැතිතුමන්ට මම ආරාධනා කරනවා මේ සභාව අමතක ලෙස.
Ayubowan, Rahman, Assalamu alaikum, good evening. මමද මෙතන තමුන්වහන්සේට ආමන්ත්‍රණය කරන්නේ තානාධිපති වරේකට වඩා ගුරුවරයෙක්, පුරා විද්‍යාඥයෙක්, උරුම කළමනාකරයෙක් සහ ශ්‍රී ලාංකිකයෙක් හැටියට. මෙතන මාසිකගත විට මට මතක් වෙන්නේ කොළඹ ගාලු මුවදරට ගිය විට අපි ලැබෙන පහස ඉන්දියානු සාගරයේ සිට පැමිණෙන ඒ තුරුඳයි. අවුරුදු 40ක් මානුවර පෙරවැනි විශ්වවිද්‍යාලයේ පුරාවිද්‍යා මහාචාර්ය වශයෙන් කටයුතු කළ කාලේ නිරන්තරයෙන්ම අපහා ගැටුනේ හන්තානේ කන්දේ සිට අප වැළඳගත් ඒ සුළංකරය. උතුරු කරයට ගිය විට යාල්පාන නගරයේ සිට කලපුව සහ බෙන්ගාල වොක්කියේ සිට අපට පැමිණියේ සුළඟ. නැගෙනහිර වෙරළේ පිරිපුනාමලේ සාමිමලේ කන්දේ සිටගත් විට අපට අප වැළඳගත් ඒ සුළඟ. අපට ඒ සුළඟ අපේ ජන්ම භූමිය, අපේ මාතෘ භූමිය අපට අමතක කරන්නට බෑ. මා ඔබ වෙත පැමිණ සිටින්නේ අධිකාරී ජනාධිපතිතුමාගේ නියෝජ්‍ය කෙනෙක් වශයෙන්. මෙලෙසම සිටින්නේ ඍජු ලෙස තානාධිපති කෙනෙකුට වඩා ශ්‍රී ලාංකික නියෝජිතයෙක් ලෙසයි. ගුරුවරයෙක් ලෙසයි. ඒ නිසා තමයි මා විශිෂ්ට ලෙස අගය කරේ තමුන්වහන්සේලාගේ සංවිධානය. මම හිතන්නේ ලංකාවේ කිසිම තානාධිපති කාර්යාලයක නොමැති පාඨශාලාවක් අපේ දූ දරුවන්ට තිබෙනවා. මෙවැනි තත්ත්වයක් තුළදී මා ඔබ දෙස प्रविष्ट करने के से and that, ladies and gentlemen, is something what I wish to embrace all of you all, not only as my country people but also as Sri Lankans. And as I told you, I stand here more as a kind of a goodwill envoy and also as a teacher, as a heritage manager and an archaeologist. Because we all take pride in our profession. Mr. Dasgir, my team at the High Commission, the new committee that has been appointed today, ladies and gentlemen, my first entree to you all as the High Commissioner is today. Individually, I have met some of you all and I've been extremely impressed with the work you all have conducted, carried out, and especially carrying the flag, the national flag in this country. You all have gone beyond borders. You all have come to a new country. You all also have embraced that country, that culture, that people. And when I am here, I represent His Excellency the President and his vision plan, how we reach out to this country. In fact, when I was appointed as High Commissioner, my President was not very happy to send me elsewhere, though I was the High Commissioner in India some years back. He said, no, Bangladesh is very, very important to us. We are at the two ends of the SAARC region. That's Bangladesh in the north We are in the south. Our two countries can play a pivotal role, both in terms of peace, goodwill, economic regeneration, and also development plans. When I sit and look at your faces, I know all of you all have come here, and I'm sure all of you all earn good money. It's very good. Pump up a lot of that money back into Sri Lanka as well. The idea is reciprocity. අපි ඒ කතා කරන්නේ අන්‍යෝන්‍යතාවය. Because for you to get something from here, we also have to plow something back into this system. And this is the philosophy of my president. We are looking forward to, as much as we have over 1.5 billion investments going here and plus actually. We are also looking at Bangladesh capital to be invested in Sri Lanka. And there is a whole master plan today drawn up. Forget about the COVID. In my philosophy, this kind of adverse situations encourage you to look beyond. Look at new strategies. Look at new alternatives. We are Sri Lankans after all. We have tried for 3,000 years. We have bounced back. We have fought terrorism for 30 years. We have fought the tsunami. Very, very adverse situations. Today there are people sitting in Geneva who are trying to plug us. We'll stand and take that also. We are not a nation that will thrive on bended knees. No, we are not going down. We are bounced back. And we'll keep doing that. The resilience Sri Lankans have, proven by all of you all. You all have been here, gone through good times, bad times. You all have gone through the COVID and stood very strong. And I must compliment you all. I am so proud to be here as a High Commissioner representing all of you. It is not an easy task. Because if you really look at the count, Bangladesh, as is in Sri Lanka, is a country that have withstood the COVID in a very positive way. I am very pleased my team and I got together just last about a week and a half. We met the high post officers in this government, the secretaries, the foreign secretary, and I met Her Excellency the Madam Prime Minister, and we told, Madam, our country has given a lot, my people have given a lot. Will you kindly consider that our people will get the vaccine? And within 2 days, they responded saying that please send your list to us. And I'm very pleased. I hope all of you all got the signal we gave from our office for registration for the vaccination. And that is telling a lot about how much the government here and people respect us. It's not Seriratna or the High Commission or anything like that. It's yours. Because it is all about people-to-people connectivity we all have made. And apart from the investments I'm talking about, that is one side of the story. I'm talking about the outreach you all have represented my country, your country, our country, here in Bangladesh. You all have carved out a niche for yourself. Everybody speaks of the great professionals who have come from Sri Lanka. When I hear those, I'm very, very proud of that. Because our country, education level is very high, nearly 95%. Technological advancements, our people in technology, our people in high-end investments, banking, education, all these things are at a very high level. And we have been able to export not only capital, but we have been able to export that expertise, which has benefited Bangladesh and also benefited us. So what I want to tell you in short is, when you have this kind of quality, you're people with quality, you're a people of quality. This is something what you all can represent our country and what you all exactly are doing. And I'm very pleased that you all are kind of embedded in this culture. You all have really crowded that niche for yourself, and every time there is a Sri Lankan involvement, there's a lot of respect. And when I told about the vaccination, that was just a symbol of the recognition they have rendered to us. And I'm very, very proud as a High Commissioner to be representing you all. Coming back to your organization, I'm very, very pleased that I'm here on the 30th year of your organization, an organization that has thrived, that has brought all of you all together. It's not only bringing you all together, not only having the occasional by the party, but you all have done so much of pro-social activity. When I went through the Rhapsody story here, what you all had last time, I'm very sorry that I was not there that year to be a part of that, and I hope we can actually have that, Angelo, in the future and have a gathering like that, a real blast, where we can all get together and showcase ourselves. Apart from that, the most sober things, religious activities, cultural activities, sharing your wealth with others. Now this is something what our own country has, in a way, popularized. We are not the dog in the manger where we stick on our thing, but we distribute. This redistribution also comes back to you. So, මේ සියල්ලන්ගේම අපි දකින්නේ ජාතියක් හැටියට අප විවිධ භාෂාවන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ආගම් වෙන්න පුළුවන්, ජාතීන් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මේක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ. අපි ශ්‍රී ලාංකික ජනතාව. අවුරුදු 30ක ඉතිහාසයක්, 3000ක ඉතිහාසයක් ඇති. අපි විවිධ අභියෝගවලට මුහුණ දුන්නා. අනාගතයට අපි මුහුණ දෙනවා. ඒ නිසා මේ වගේ සංගමයක් ඇත්තටම නියෝජනය කරන්නේ ඒ වගේ ශක්තියක්. තමුන්නාසලාගේ එකමුතුකම, එක්වීම, බෙදා හදා ගැනීම, මේ සියල්ල අපි දකින්නේ ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රතිමූර්තියක් හැටියට. මේ ශක්තිය අනාගතයේ මා දකින්නේ තවත් වර්ධනය වෙන ශක්තියක් හැටියටයි. ඒ නිසා මා මුලින්ම යන්නේ, මා මුලින් කියපු දේ, එය පටන් ගන්නේ, ආරම්භ වන්නේ අපේ දරුවන් සමග. මේ නිසා ලෝකයේ කොතනකවත් නැති, තියසිය කොතනකවත් සිටින තානාපතිකාරයාට නොමැති පාඨශාලා අපේ දූ දරුවන්ට අපේ සංස්කෘතිය, අපේ ආගම, චාරිත්‍ර වාරිත්‍ර, දෙපා නමස්කාර කර දෙමව්පියන් සහ වැඩිහිටියන්ට සැලකීම, මේවා ඉතාමත්ම අගය කළ දේවල්. අපේ ශිෂ්ටාචාරයේ ශක්තිය ලබා තබන්නේ ඊළඟ පරම්පරාව. මාධ්‍යම සංස්කෘතිකයේ අධ්‍යක්ෂ ජනරාල් සිටුව කාලයේදී මම යුනෙස්කෝ සංවිධානයේ සියලුම උරුමස්ථාන නියෝජනය කරා. එදී අපි නිර්වචනය කරා උරුමය කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? We redefine heritage. අපි උරුමය කියන්නේ නැත්නම් heritage කියන්නේ සංස්කෘතිය පමණයි නෑ. අපි එයින් ඔබට කියනවා. We went beyond that. So heritage represents at least 4 components: culture, knowledge from the past, environment, most importantly, the next generation, our children. Then, may hatara ekaka adala gattatu urume kadagana. And what I see is you all have actually established that cornerstone of heritage with our next generation. So I'm not going to give the professorial lecture for 1 hour to you all because I know you all must be hungry, waiting for dinner also. And let me wish you all well, and I'll keep talking to all of you all. Because the High Commission itself represents one segment, because we have to coordinate with our country and also the Bangladesh government. So there are certain areas we have to work, but you all can go to an area where we cannot reach out, the larger community, and you all are doing a fantastic job of that. Myanmar, Samunaselagen, Samunasa, Sirudinata, Studiotena, Adam Matat, Magi Bariagat Karbu, Aradania Saha, Magi Karimandale, Sidnabu, Magi Kandayana. We have a team. We have a team spirit there. So we serve all of you all as a team. And I want to wish the new committee all good wishes, and you can expect all the support you can get from the High Commission and any coordination we can do from the government of Sri Lanka. And ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great pleasure seeing you all, and may all be blessed always for better times. Thank you very much.
ගරු මහාචාර්යතුමනි, ඔබගේ හරවත් කතාවට අපේ ආදරණීය ස්තුතිය. අපේකම ඊළඟ පරම්පරාවට අරන් යාම සඳහා, අපේ සංස්කෘතිය මේ රටේ තවත් ඉදිරියට අරන් යාම සඳහා අපිත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වන ඔබතුමාට බොහොම පිං. මම හිතන්නේ මහාචාර්යතුමා කෙට බලාපොරොත්තු දැනුම අපිට උපයෝග කරගන්න අපිට වාසනාවක් තියෙනවා. ඒ සමගම